cherish both her luminous love and caring.
All right, Pookies, I've got exactly maybe 50 minutes, maybe an hour, and I looked up on I looked it up on YouTube, and the last half of this is exactly about an hour long, maybe slightly more, but I'll try to condense it as much as I can. I won't be reading as much dialogue. I'll leave it up on the screen to read for like maybe 3 to 5 seconds if it's like just readable dialogue, but if it's a conversation, I'll let it play through. I really want to finish this today so that tomorrow I can focus on my Flynn's pulls and maybe doing some HSR. So with that out of the way, let's try and finish off the rest of the story. Again, if I have to cut this off as quickly as I can, sorry, it is what it is. I'll continue the next Zenless video from that point onwards and then do the seed story, which will be probably happening towards the end of the week. I don't know. But yeah, let's try and finish this as quickly as we can. What does he got to say? Colonel Isolde, who would have thought that beneath her calm exterior burns a fierce flame than Captain Magus. For the captain to see the mentor she trusted most act like that, she must be taking it really hard. I believe in the captain. She's got a heart of steel and a body to match. I trust in her resolve. Yeah, Captain Magus will pull through. For now, let's just wait for the captain's orders before making our next move. All right. What does Yishuan Shifu have to say? All sacrifices in the city have been eliminated. I've done a sweep and found no other contaminated obscura. I sensed something was wrong in the hollow. Then I heard gunfire from Silum Bay, so I rushed over here with your senior disciples. That officer just now killed their own superior. That's mutiny, isn't it? That military officer lady, she seemed like a straight arrow. You can't judge someone's character just by their appearance. And Fufu, when you mentioned killing your superior with your own hands, weren't you sneaking a glance at Shifu? I did not. Shifu's as righteous as they come. Something's off with Lemme and Hollow. I'm heading myself to check it out. I'd imagine the OBOL captain is already gearing up to charge the Hollow after her superior. What does Zhao have to say? Lucro, the executive officer of Porcelumix has been confirmed dead after a sacrifice attack. Was it an accident? Intentional or not, I'm in White Fay Peninsula on behalf of Krampus to conduct a full investigation into both Porcelumix operation and Lucro's misconduct. There was a tip-off about Lucro and Lorenz, I don't know how you say his name, being tied to bribery and wouldn't, you know it, they both end up dead. Unexpectedly, fate dealt the punishment in Krampus' place. Though whether it was too harsh is still up for debate. But right now, the bigger concern is that Porcelumix needs a new leader, one who won't let the round table down. That's gonna be Damien. Like I said before, with both the previous guy out and now Lucro also dead, it is prime real estate for Damien to take over. Some call Krampus' actions a reckoning, and I can't help but feel the defector acted for the very same reason. Okay, let me take a quick look at her design. Oh, is she wearing headphones? Or are these like hair clips? I think they're hair clips. I think they're hair accessories. Because if they were headphones, they would be on top of her head because that's where her ears are. I think these are like hair baubles. And then she's got a big fluffy tail. And no shoes. Very interesting design. I like that it's overly pink though. Alright, one last person to talk to and then we'll head out. Okay, Magus and Orpheus stand by the shore, the wind from the ocean drowning out the pulse at the heart of the machine frame. At the heart of her machine frame. I'm guessing that's talking about Magus. Captain Magus? Before he could say a word of comfort to Magus, Fair's alarm rang out once again.
Warning. Ether activity across Lemme and Hollow is approaching record high levels. Warning. Abnormally high ether activity detected. There is an unusual surge of miasma.
Great. Why now of all times?
I assume the Exaltists are on the move again. Maybe the final sacrifice is about to begin.
Magus, about Colonel Isolde.
I never imagined that Isolde could have been planning something like this all along. It's really not like her at all. Or maybe I haven't known the real her for some time now.
Sorry, Magus. I know your feelings must be pretty complicated. But the situation in the Hollow...
All right, no need to comfort me right now. Besides, I can see how worried you are. I am a seasoned soldier, after all. Don't underestimate me. The Exaltists, the Obscura, the sacrifices... All these factors coincidentally paved the way for Isolde's revenge. And now that Isolde has fled into the Hollow itself has started to undergo some unusual changes. If Isolde has broken the soldier's code, I won't let her off the hook.
Whether it's to stop the crisis in the Hollow, or to get answers from Colonel Isolde, we have to strike again!
I'll keep supporting your operation. Phaethon won't let any threats to New Eridu go unchallenged.
Now that things have come this far, it wouldn't be right for Yunque's summit to sit idly by. Some terrifying energy is surging within the Hollow. I doubt you can handle this threat alone. I'll join you in this fight.
11 years ago, a Yunque Summit High Preceptor stood before me and pulled me out of a crisis I couldn't handle on my own. This time, I'll fight by your side, High Preceptor Yixuan.
I believe the High Preceptor from 11 years ago would be proud to see this.
The city's defense will be in the hands of the military and the other disciples. I'll be joining Shifu to support your mission.
He sure is getting a lot of speaking lines lately. Oh, yo, what are you trying to pull? Anyway, the Lemme Hollow is active. There's a high risk of secondary disasters or even a direct eruption. Colonel Isolde distributed into the Hollow as well. Regardless of why she did what she did, we have every reason to bring her back. OBOL squad, gear up and get ready. Alright, let's do this. Maybe I can clear this in less time. I don't know, but we'll see how far we can get. These damn loading screens. Taking forever.
The miasma inside the Hollow is gathering around that tower. If we let it continue gathering like that, the consequences could be pretty serious.
Why is Senior Ye getting so much screen time? Like, I'm not complaining, but like, dude's very active in the main quest right now. More than Pan.
If we don't manage to put a stop to this, will something terrible happen?
Warning. At the current rate of expansion, Lemnian Hollow will breach the Zenless limit within 7 hours.
Boom! Like a crushed nutshell. Like a popped balloon.
I won't let that happen.
Yunque Summit will not back down.
It's like a scene straight from the underworld. Where did Isolde go after taking this path? And why?
Let's move forward. Whether it's to find Isolde, to stop the Exaltists, or to prevent the worst from happening.
OBOL squad, gear up and prepare to move out!
Alright, let's do this. Sarah's also getting quite a lot of screen time too.
If miasma of this magnitude gathers in one place, the consequences would be catastrophic.
Try to destroy those devices.
The miasma here is way too thick. Even I'll have my work cut out for me trying to disperse it. And this isn't the only device in the Hollow. Just deactivating this one here won't be enough. Right now we need to focus on the places where miasma is gathering and eliminate whatever threat is lurking there.
These devices are linked by the miasma, making them difficult to destroy. To prevent the miasma from gathering further, we'll likely need to go to the point where it's converging.
Pick up the pace and stop Sarah from activating more of the miasma devices.
Okay, damn. No need to shout. Another fucking puzzle. This control panel requires a password. Look around for nearby clues for the code. Seriously? I don't see anything. Bro, what am I looking for? See, this is why I didn't want to play it, because now this is just like eating into time. Okay, what is this? I tried going in here and I was blocked off. We're gonna fight something? Yeah, I called it.
Let's make this quick.
3 something.
Behind all that junk near the elevator.
The marks on the back of the elevator should be a combination code.
3-2. Bro, I can see it. 3752. Alright, let's get back to the... Yeah, whatever, dude. Let's get back to the door.
Took some effort to find the code. We're running out of time.
I've already pinpointed...
3752.
Master Agent, can you lock into Isolda's presence?
Her presence is up ahead as well.
Up ahead? Why would Colonel Isolde retreat toward the Exalted?
Great, another puzzle. What do you want? Using my perception, I spotted the ID card. We need to get through the gate. It's inside the energy shield. We need to find a way to shut down the shield and get the ID card. How can I see this one? There we go. And then there should be one more. Where is it? Okay, I don't see anything. Oh, I need to, yeah, put the thing back down. Maybe this one? Yes. Alright. And then push it back up. Okay, yes, use the device to disable the shield. Let's go.
In distance, sustain fire.
I've spotted a miasma device up ahead. Sarah and Mevarok are close by.
The Exalted's higher up, known as Sarah, escaped from the platform above. Let's gear up and continue the attack.
Over there. It's a beam from a miasma device.
Careful.
Another miasma device has been activated.
Let's get going. Concentrate.
They're activating the device!
This time, don't... What kind of teachings has this creator of yours given you? Destruction, disaster, chaos? Is this really what your creator wants?
Not everyone is blessed with a name as bright as yours, Phaethon. In this dark world, is the sun you chase truly the only source of light? You don't understand the price we're willing to pay. The sacrifices we're ready to make to meet our Lord of Hope.
What kind of hope can something that robs others of their happiness ever provide?
Foxy, Orphe, don't waste your time with her. If sacrifices must be made, then sacrifice yourself.
The Overseer has already reached the gate of the final domain. Just one step away. Don't you understand yet? All your struggles are in vain.
Sarah, a high-ranking Exalted, swiftly distances herself and heads towards an unremarkable fissure nearby.
Leave her to me. Everyone else can keep moving forward.
Leave her to me. I wonder why. Sus.
Shireen is a highly skilled mystic. Leave it to him.
Very well. Let's keep moving straight to the heart of the miasma. And right to Isolde.
The team splits in two groups. Shiyuan leaves to pursue Sarah alone, while the rest continue advancing toward the heart of this underworld. Funny how dude had no 2.0 story relevance, and all of a sudden he's in the Hollow with Shifu and OBOL squad, and he went after Sarah alone? Nah. Something's definitely up.
They're just illusions formed by the miasma. Pull yourself together, soldier. Soar with the wind.
You sure took your sweet time, my dear unwelcome guests.
Surrender now! Never!
Oh my god. Do not tell me Isolde is under the mask. That's one thing I did not see coming.
If you keep resisting, I'll blast you to ashes!
Are you
Yeah,
trying to shoot me, Magus?
Yep.
Then why didn't you pull the trigger before?
God damn, what a plot twist. What a plot twist. Hey, let me give props where props is due. That's a very good plot twist.
You were the one tying all these pieces together.
Isolde, why are you wearing Mevarok's clothes?
Tell me, why didn't you pull the trigger when you were facing Lorenz?
Colonel Isolde of the Defense Force, or Mevarok, Exaltist Overseer. Which is the real you? The Defense Force moved under your command, and the Exaltist's followers struck back at your signal. You were the one orchestrating both sides all along. That must be why there was a blind spot in your intel. It was all just part of your own game. You plotted this whole charade to divert the Defense Force's troops, which means your real objective is...
You're a sharp one, Phaethon. You've caused us plenty of trouble, but some fates are unavoidable. As for my true purpose, my followers haven't lied to you. It's all for the final sacrifice.
So you were the one behind all the tragedies in Wi-Fi Peninsula. Is that right, Isolde?
And tragedies? I only ever sought to avenge our comrades. I painstakingly wove together the justice you so desperately desired. But yes, it did end in tragedy. What pains me the most is your betrayal, Magus. You had our mortal enemy in your sights, and you were too weak to do anything.
Over the years, Captain Magus has been conducting investigations within the military, and has constantly encountered strong opposition from within.
Magus! Why didn't you pull the trigger when you were facing Lorenz?
I am a soldier of Obsidian Division. I cannot shoot anyone who isn't an enemy combatant. I am a citizen of New Eridu. I have no right to take the law into my own hands against anyone. And I am the captain of OBOL. I cannot let my own hatred put everyone behind me at risk.
I'm sorry. I forgot you'd forged new bonds. Then let me mourn alone. For the souls no one else remembers. The sacrifice is about to begin. You are welcome to witness it.
Stop her!
Surge of violent miasma flares up around Isolde, forcing Ishuan, who was casting techniques, and Noble Squad to retreat.
Colonel Isolde.
Guess we're chasing after her.
11 years is plenty of time for many things to change.
Who once walked side by side. How long has it been since I worked alongside Isolde? How long has it been since we walked side by side?
Come to think of it, I might not be older than you, Captain Nagus, so perhaps I shouldn't be lecturing. But I have also gone through many partings, moments of loyalty and betrayal. And regardless of the reason, turning and betraying who you once were is always a regrettable thing. gathering point of the miasma lies just ahead of us.
Is Colonel Isolde there too?
This is the first time I've ever realized how hard it can be to confront someone.
Does the tactical handbook happen to include countermeasures for situations like this?
It would sure be nice if it did.
All right.
Magus, Isolde has most likely committed some unforgivable crimes.
Yeah, I've got some time. I've got like 30-ish minutes, so I thought, you know what, let me just try and finish off the rest of the story, because I did check on YouTube. There's like the last half, there's like the last part of the quest is literally about like close to an hour, maybe 40 minutes.
Colonel Isolde, you have
If I play through everything as fast as I can, I might be able to finish this today, and then do Flynn's pulls tomorrow and Honkai Star Rail. So I'm trying my best to finish as fast as I can.
Please cooperate with our operation and return to New Eridu with us to face judgment.
So foolish. Just like she was back then.
Yeah, there's like 30-ish minutes left of this, so I'm trying to finish as quickly as I can. I think it's just a boss fight and then like some chatter afterwards, and then like that's it.
Lorenz and Lucro are both dead. You've taken your revenge. Why won't you stop?
This isn't the end. Those fallen soldiers will never come back. How can the city possibly repay the debt it owes them? To be honest, I'm not sure what kind of world the Creator will bring, but at least it'll be different than the disappointing one we're in now. You're right. I've taken my vengeance. Whatever kept me here, it's all behind me now. It's time to knock on the door to the final domain.
Are you a soldier protecting the city? Or an overseer wreaking havoc, Isolde? Or should I say, Meverok?
It's just a name, young proxy. Just like you wear the name Phaethon to the world. Carol Arna is the name of a sinner. But there are still those like you who believe in her innocence. If I don the name of a sinner for those whose names have been forgotten, does that make my justice any less true?
Even if it was for the sake of revenge, why did you choose such a twisted path?
How would you carry out revenge then? With kindness, justice, or love? These tainted hands are all I have to depend on!
Turn back, Isolde. We're gone. And I don't want to lose you too.
I've already come this far. So let's skip the empty reassurances and heart-wrenching farewells.
Exactly. I second that. Let's get to it.
Blades, just like real soldiers would.
Yes, let's get to the ass kicking. Creator refine me. Come on, let's go. Come on, let's go. Chop chop. God, these loading screens, dude. Okay, by the way, remember I said I theorized something about Isolde? Back when, oh, what the hell? Where are we now? Back when I saw the special program trailer, there's a specific scene, right? I don't know if they're gonna show it here.
Don't be so naive.
I don't know if it's gonna show it. If it's gonna show it. Let me see. Let me see for it. Oh, I don't like that.
Careful.
Hold the formation. Keep the proxy safe.
Hey, I didn't curse anything, okay? I just made a very astute observation. I made a very astute observation. You cannot blame me for predicting anything. Okay, let me see. Let me see if they show it. Waiting for it. They're not showing anything. Waiting for it. Still waiting for it. I want to tell you the exact moment. I want to tell you the exact moment I saw it coming. I didn't do shit to Isolde, bro. Relax. I didn't do anything. I just made a really astute observation. Okay, they're not going to show it.
You're not the same flame you once were. You don't deserve.
Okay, I see the upgrade. I see the upgrade. Okay, it's not happening. Okay, they're not showing it. Okay, new boss fight. Let's go.
Creator of all things, grant me your grace.
Why are you so clinging to that for protection?
The miasma's gathering around her.
Maximum firepower!
Everything's on fire. Obliterate form and spirit.
Well then, be washed away by the great rain! This hatred is boundless!
Oh, I fucked up. Oh, I fucked up. Damn it. Okay, whoops. I was supposed to stand behind the shield. Oh my god, she got destroyed.
Resistance is
yeah, I think I can still clear it with these two.
The miasmic shield's broken.
Yeah, I saw the shield way too late.
The enemy's weakened. Now's our chance.
Soldiers, return to the mortal realm!
What the hell is this?
Fight for me! Obsidian Division!
Need a shower? It's raining down.
Maximum firepower!
Careful, Captain!
Homing barrage! Fire! Rush attack!
Holy, that took really long.
Against me! Stop getting in my way!
Battle of the beams.
I've been burning inside you and me.
But these flames...
Shouldn't be weapons that consume you!
Oh my god, we're winning with the power of friendship. Okay, what's happening now?
The miasma's clearing.
Yeah, every single patch since Miyabi was like insane. The storytelling has really improved. I'm waiting to see it. Come on, show it to me. Show it to me. Not yet.
Yishuan Shifu, you can leave the rest to me.
Damn, why we gotta see Orphe's whole ass? What an angle. What an angle. They didn't show it. I was expecting to see it, but I guess not. Another cutscene? No? Okay, never mind. What do you got to say, Wise? We've come so far, I never thought it would come to this. Maybe it's my fault as proxy for not guiding the story to a proper ending. You haven't failed us, proxy. I believe you led us to the right place just as promised. Don't you agree, Captain Magus? It might not be a proper ending, but I still believe this is the right place. Had Isolde found a proxy to lead the way, could she have made it to the right place too? That's not what a proxy is for. Whoever grips the guiding rope already knows what exactly where they're going. Whatever. That was a tough fight we only managed to defeat so easily. That was a tough fight we only managed to defeat so easily because of Yishuan Shifu's help. Hey, something's wrong with the text here. Anyway, rather than defeating her, you'd prefer to save her though, right? But just like she said, she's gone too far down the wrong path to turn back now. Irreversible regrets have a way of sticking with you to the very end. I've always had a question I wanted to ask you, High Preceptor Yishuan, but I never found the right moment. Go ahead, just don't let your doubts affect your battle with her. My memories may have grown blurry with time and with my hardware age. But 11 years back, that Yunque Summit mystic who stepped in front of Isolde and me to save us. Her white hair and silhouette looks just like yours, yet somehow different, and if I remember correctly, she was also the High Preceptor of Yunque Summit back then. Yeah, I'm guessing this was a sister. That was my sister Yizhang, the 12th High Preceptor of Yunque Summit. 11 years ago, she took a team of cultivators to Zero Hollow and died fighting to protect the city. She saved so many people, and if you were among them, then that's a blessing in itself. Your sister, to be honest, I've always felt some resentment toward High Preceptor Yizhang. I blame her for not saving my comrades, for leaving me to survive in this broken body. So much so that I've taken it out on you at times. I was being selfish, High Preceptor. Yizhang gave everything, including her life, just like my comrades did, so that I and so many others could have a chance to choose. Don't be too hard on yourself. You endured unimaginable pain and paid an enormous price. No one could demand that you remain composed and rational. And you made the most of your chance my sister gave you. You made the right choice. Now go make the final choice and bring the story to its close. You have anything to say, Seed? Dangan gets more character development than the 9% of other... Hey, whatever happened to Yeshuan? Bro is just gone after chasing Sarah. We hear nothing about that. Maybe at the end of this, I don't know. We might see something, but I don't know. That's still stuck on my head. And Yishuan's just like, yeah, he's good. Like, let him go after Sarah alone. All of a sudden, dude had no relevance in 2.0. Dude had no relevance in 2.0, and suddenly in chapter 2.2, he gets speaking lines. He's in cutscenes. Like, what's happening? See, there are more sides to Captain Magus than just being happy or mad. Sometimes I think Orphe and Captain Magus' relationship might just be like me and Seed Sr., but it's not quite the same. Seed Sr. never laughed smugly in or got as angry as Captain Magus, and I never had to comfort Seed Sr. like you do with Captain Magus or Orphe. So I'm a troublesome superior who laughs smugly all the time and needs comfort from my juniors, huh? But sometimes I wish Seed Sr. would need me the way Captain Magus needs Orphe. What's the deal between Commander Isolde and Captain Magus? The connections between people are so much more complicated than the ones between metal and electric current. Right. That's all the talking out of the way.
Captain Magus, you must be going through a lot right now, huh?
I've told you before, installing those unnecessary emotion chips isn't worth the trouble.
How can having a heart ever be unnecessary? Our hearts have been beating together since the day we were born, Captain Magus. I share the rhythm of your heartbeat as well.
That's a pretty cheesy line, Orphe. But I understand how you feel.
Colonel Isolde is just up ahead.
Thanks for being with me through all of this, Orphe. It's time to teach this arrogant fool a lesson. Tactical strategy. Fateful duel.
Alright, let's try and end this. One more fight? Really?
During training. I hope you, both of you, have grown since then.
I'm like feeling stuck where I was. Orphe.
I'll do my best.
Show me your conviction with that blade of yours, Magus! You've certainly improved. The one still stuck in the past might be me.
Aren't you the one who pulled me out of my stubbornness? You the one who saved me from despair? It's my turn to wake you up! Not even close! Tactical strategy!
Like literally, bro, the game giving an off-field character to play on-field is... I'm struggling to dodge. Okay, I wonder if they're gonna show it now. This has to be the scene.
Colonel. Revenge. Or closure. No matter what. There's no going back.
You're right. There's no going back.
That's why we have no choice but to keep moving forward.
I won't allow it. I don't want to lose anyone who stands behind me again.
Including you, Colonel.
People behind you. But you've lost so many.
This scene right here, wait for it, not yet, not yet, not yet, not yet.
Being soft only leads to pain.
What? Oh, the Denny gun. Oh, she wanted to get shot.
Already too late for me to turn back now.
Show me the scene. Show me the scene. Bro, really? Oh my god.
It's too late to turn back now, and I've always hated dealing with court-martials.
Isolde, why didn't you ever tell me everything that happened?
Because you're Orpheus. My Orpheus. You had already lost so much.
Yeah, I was wondering, like, if she looks at Orphe, doesn't she get reminded of, like, Magus? Like, I was wondering, like, the mental and emotional, like, strain of that. Seeing your dead friend every single day as, like, this young, ditzy girl. Like, surely that has some emotional toll on you.
But if I had known sooner, maybe you wouldn't have everything I've lost. You've lost too.
There's no turning back, Orpheus. My hands are stained with blood and guilt.
I know. I'll pay your debts for you.
Me too.
Orphe?
I'll stick with Captain Magus, and we'll make up for your mistakes together. I'll stay by Captain Magus's side. I won't let her lose her way like you did, driven by anger, loneliness, and despair.
I know you're in pain, just like me. But you're also very lucky. Orphe is a good kid. Don't let her down.
Isn't it kinda morally messed up to clone a dead person in the first place? Hey, I mentioned before, like, the ethics of this, like, obviously it's, like, wrong in terms of, like, ethics, you know, but in the game, in the sense of the game world, cloning soldiers really doesn't seem that all too, you know, ethically bad, because they've done it with Anby, they've done it with Soldier 11. I mean, Anby's whole backstory was about clones. So cloning really is just a thing that happens in the Zenless world. Isolde, corrupted by the miasma to the point of near complete crystallization, shatters in the air and in the hollow. Damn, she's shattered. Holy crap. Another cutscene? Nope, no cutscene. And no body either. Oh, wait. I'm guessing this is the body she... Damn. Crystallized and shattered. That's... okay. Ew. Well, it's better than, you know, exploding into blood and organs, I guess. Isolde has committed an unforgivable sin, but I think when she left some relief, but also some remorse. As for her crimes, even if they can't be fully repaid, I'll do my best to atone for them. I won't let Captain Magus carry this burden alone.
Master, an abnormal ether fluctuation has been detected nearby.
An abnormal fluctuation?
It's just a fluctuation.
Why do I feel like it's resonating with me?
Is that?
Watch out, Proxy!
It's Carol Arna.
Teacher?
Oh my god.
Teacher.
So she is dead.
Is this just a hallucination caused by miasma?
Belle, wise. You two now walk this path alone. You are the bravest, most gifted children that Helios Academy has ever seen.
Was that from when we were separated from Teacher?
You and your sister must carry on the flames of Helios together.
Teacher?
Just what kind of being is your creator, exactly?
The creator? Just who is she talking to?
The gate to the final domain. It's in Hollow Zero, isn't it? What secrets lie beyond that door that could be worthy of such feverish praise and supplication?
The Exaltists and Teacher?
Fine. I'll pave the way for you to meet your revered creator.
No. There's no way Teacher is an accomplice to those people.
At the end of that path also lies something that I'm seeking.
Something that Teacher is seeking? What in the world could that be? Even if one has to pay such a hefty price.
Even if I have to pay such a hefty price.
Even if one has to bear such guilt.
Even if I have to bear this guilt.
Even if it means leaving us behind. Is this really what she wants?
This path may not lead to a happy outcome. I don't know if Eridu will fall into the abyss or find salvation from the brink. But I believe in my dear children. They are the brilliant Phaethon.
The miasmic illusion in the air shatters and fades. That's some very interesting lore to just drop at the end of after killing someone off. However, miasma, the Exaltus, and where exactly Teacher is, these suspicions still remain unknown, lingering in the Hollow. On the path which miasma retreats, you evacuate the Hollow alongside OBOL Squad. Okay, so they're not going to show the scene, but there was a part in the special program, in the trailer, I believe, where they showed Isolde's flower falling off of her jacket and hitting the ground, and that's the exact moment that I knew that Isolde would get killed off in the story. So I'm sorry y'all didn't see that, y'all didn't read between the lines while watching the trailer. It was so obvious. It was so obvious. A week passes and you finish clearing out Obscura and Wi-Fi Peninsula. The evacuated citizens begin returning one after another. Fahrenheit used the data recorded by EOS and tried to model the conditions back then, but we still couldn't recreate the hollow environment where Teacher's illusion appeared. But based on the ether fluctuations at the time, we're fairly certain it was something inherent in you. Why is that certain reaction from the miasma? I skip trailers, I just watch the upcoming events. I don't want to see story spoilers. The thing is, trailers don't show you everything. They show you like tidbits to like introduce characters, they introduce the situation, and some of the things, like especially with Genshin, you have to realize that what they put in the version trailer is not part of the main story. Not everything is part of the main story, because a lot of it is character story, a lot of it is events, a lot of it is just like random dialogue thrown in there to like say, whoa, what's happening in the story. But like that one part where Isolde's flower was falling, I knew that specific part was where they're going to kill Isolde off, because she was part of 2.1 quest, and the fact that OBOL Squad was the next patch, it was just all too telling. But like for the most part, event version trailers showcase the story, but they don't spoil you anything. They give you like hints and clues, but for the most part, it's a lot of mixed media. It's not just the actual like main story all the time. They mix in events and like character stuff to like confuse you and like, you know, try to throw you off what's actually happening. But if you pay attention, you can like pick it out. We still don't know how the illusion was created, and just because it sounded like our teacher doesn't mean those are really her words. But when she said goodbye to us, yeah, the illusion did seem to recreate her saying goodbye to us, right down to the look and the voice. Still, if our teacher did choose to work with the Exaltist, she might have had her reasons. Fufu's voice echoes from the courtyard, interrupting conversation between siblings. Big trouble, there's a bunch of tough-looking soldiers at the gate asking for you. It's the defense force. I'll go deal with them. I'm terrible at dealing with aggressive people. I'll leave this one to you, Junior. Okay, so we've still got a bit of story left. Oh, it's these guys. The noisy visitors outside. Okay, whoops. Didn't mean to skip that.
It's been a while.
Yeah, it has been.
Magus, Orphe, it's been a while. How have you been?
Absolutely terrible. Our desk is buried under a mountain of paperwork. The worst part is, after finishing my own stack of papers, I still have Magus's pile to deal with too.
Yeah, because she doesn't have hands.
We share the same desk, don't we? Why bother separating our paperwork?
The good news is, I don't have to share a desk with these two.
And there's more good news. They gave us an extended vacation. Partly out of compassion, and partly just to smooth things over.
This incident involved senior Defense Force officers and top executives from TOPS. An incredibly tangled web of interests. But it's all been settled at last.
The truth behind the fall of the old capital and the defeat of Agamemnon's squad, where Magus and Colonel Isolde once served, has finally been uncovered.
Evidence of collusion between former Defense Force Major General Lorenz and former Porcelumix executive...
Giving Magus paperwork when the entire military knows she's a gun is just like a huge middle finger to Orphe. That is true. But I kind of also don't see the point in giving paperwork to someone like Seed either. She's most likely not going to do it. Seed is off in her own world half the time. So the truth of what happened to all those years ago has finally come to light.
So the truth about what happened all those years ago is finally coming to light. Maybe those soldiers who never should have been sacrificed can finally rest in peace now.
But since both men died during the Waifei Peninsula attacks, a public trial has been put on hold for now. Neither the military nor TOPS wants to damage their public image.
At least they got what they deserved.
Defense Force headquarters also disciplined and demoted several high-ranking officers who were entangled with the factions and engaged in misconduct for years, reportedly due to pressure from Mayor Mayflower.
What about the citizens who were harmed by Porcelumex and the Exaltis experiments? Will they be okay?
The victims of the sacrifice and miasma experiments have all been sent to recovery centers, and the illegal assets resulting from the cooperation between Porcelumex and the Exaltists have been seized by public security.
All of this was possible thanks to the intelligence and evidence we gathered during our operation, as well as what Colonel Isolde collected before her death. Isolde's involvement over the years was complicated, but there's no doubt that she made many mistakes, especially as the head of the criminal Exaltists group.
A lot of what the Colonel did was driven by the hatred that blinded her. I imagine you must have mixed feelings towards her, Magus.
Of course. That arrogant fool, fueled by anger and loneliness, made so many grievous mistakes.
Captain Magus often keeps her anger to herself and acts on impulse.
What?
Promise me, Captain Magus, in front of the proxy, that you won't make such grievous mistakes like she did.
With the proxy as my witness, I give you my word.
Whoever lies has to wear a pink weapons holster.
OBOL Squad did disobey orders. You won't end up facing a court-martial, will you?
There's no reason to punish someone.
Can you even court-martial a gun?
Although the OBOL Squad
Again, so much of the things, like, how is she a captain too?
for wiping out the Exaltists and protecting
This whole thing is weird.
each member received a Medal of Honor.
Surviving in the grown-up world isn't easy at all. It may not be what we hoped for, but at least there was a positive outcome.
Regarding the proxy's mentor, Miss Carol Arna, I'll do my best to help you investigate any potential leads within the military.
Whoever the proxy trusts, we trust too.
Things have been
Except maybe Damien. Damien is shady. Maybe don't trust Damien.
Since we've been granted extended leave, I plan to relax and unwind in Phylum Heights with my squad for a while.
So, question, how does a gun relax? Also, I'd love to see interactions between Billy and Magus. Because remember that old, like, promotion for ZZC where Billy's guns were alive? You know, quote-unquote alive? I wonder what the interactions would be between Billy and this gun.
Vacation time!
Until we meet again.
Catch you later, Proc.
One more thing, Proxy. While Captain Magus and I were sorting through Commander Isolde's documents, we found this Commander Isolde left it for you. Orphe hands over a letter bearing the seal of Obsidian Division. This is a private letter Isolde left for you. As much as I like to know, I'll stay out of it. Catch you later, Proxy. The members of OBOL Squad wave goodbye and leave Sapien Temple. All that remains is the envelope Isolde left behind in your hand. Open the envelope. From Isolde to Wise. That is a lot. That day when you and Orpheus were arguing over who the villain and who was and the hero, I found myself amused by your childish bickering and deeply ashamed at the same time. By the time you read this, I imagine everyone will have already realized the truth. I was the real villain in the story all along. There's no point in drowning myself in guilt or remorse now. I suppose I'm writing because I have a few selfish requests. They're not just for my own sake, but for the sake of justice, so I hope you'll hear me out. What Lorenz and Lucro did was so long ago that even though I gathered up as many old case files as I could as evidence, I still couldn't be sure it would be enough to convict them. I lost faith in the authorities who knew early long ago. To get closer to the truth, I began seeking outside forces I could rely on. By chance, I came into contact with Exaltis, and from then on, I moved between the Defense Force, the Exaltis, and Porcelumex, playing each side in turn. Eventually, I learned the truth, bribed Lucro Lorenz, redeployed the troops meant to protect the citizens in order to recover valuable porcelain stockpiles. In the end, these soldiers were left to die at the hands of Porcelumex at the hands of monsters that crawled out of the miasma. During my investigation, I inherited the power of Exaltus Overseer. This inheritance seemed to have nothing to do with faith or devotion. As for the creator's criteria for choosing a successor, my guess is that they simply pick whoever is the most useful in achieving their goal. Once I accepted this power, I gained the authority to command the entire organization, but gradually lost the right to prevent the situation. Out of control, Where was I reading? Meanwhile, the miasma continued to seep into my body, gnawing away at the flesh and my bones. My time is running out. In the end, I carefully orchestrated today's farce. Lucro and Lorenz returned to Wi-Fi once more, lured by the profits poor Slim could bring, and died at the hands of the monsters born from the miasma, myself among them. And this time, I've collected ample evidence to prove their corruption and their callous disregard for human life. You all saw it, and I have a selfish request. If the trial is ever obstructed, and stand as a key witness as the mayor's representative and bring justice to the soldiers and to New Eridu. I know my actions have nothing to do with justice. I've hurt too many people, innocent people. I'm nothing but a miserable creature of wrath who should have died long ago, kept alive only by the hatred that fueled my revenge. As for the truth behind the Exaltus and the Creator, as long as the power I received from them still resides in my right hand, I will the rest of the letters torn away. Isolde wants us to be witnesses to help convict Luca and Lorenz. Fortunately, the trial reached a fairly just verdict. As for the truth about the Exaltus and the Creator and the whereabouts of our teacher, we seem to be far from solving these mysteries. Looks like Orphe and Magus are gradually moving past the Isolde incident. Everything turned out fair in the end. My conversation with Belle was cut off. Better head back and talk with her and Fufu about what to do next. Alright, we reached the end. I think this is a good stopping place. So yeah, tune in tomorrow for Flynn's Pools. That's it. I'm out.